Hi, I'm Heather Wilson, and I'm co-owner of Hop Culture Farms and Brewing Company, along with my husband Sam and his parents Sam and Nancy.
Hop Culture Farms and Brew Co. is on a 40-acre farm.
What our initial idea had started out was to be a farm brewery, and we got really interested in growing hops and kind of how hops would grow here and how those different characteristics of the hops would be in the climate here as opposed to the Pacific Northwest where most of our hops come from.
Right now we're the third largest hop grower in Connecticut. We have 3,000 active growing. They would be year 3 hop plants in 2018.
Hopefully by the end we'll have about 20 acres of hops that we hope to use for our own beers and also to support and provide hops to some of the other local breweries here in Connecticut because we have a great craft beer scene.
Wouldn't it be great to have a small nano brewery where we can take those locally grown products and put them into a locally sourced and brewed beer right there on the farm, really being a real true farm brewery.
We want to be open to all types of people and specifically to families. Just a place where young families and people can connect with each other and have an experience.
You can talk to the farmer, which is me. We'll take you on little tours of the farm so you can actually see the hops that are going to be inside the beer.
We're getting some baby goats, and we also want to do some vegetable crops. We really want it to be a multifaceted farm.
Brewing the beer is probably the most sexy thing you can do on this farm, and it's definitely not me.
I make all the beers. I'm learning more every day. I think I'm cranking out some pretty decent beers now.
It impresses me every single time that she makes a beer and I'm like, wow, like you made this?
Sam is amazing. Anything that he puts his mind to, he'll accomplish. I mean, the design of the hop yards, from doing the shiplap, he's super handy.
I come from a long line of hard workers, and really that instilled into me the sense of ownership, the sense of pride in everything that I do. A lot of people always ask us, how the heck do you do this? And it wouldn't even be possible for me to do without the support from my wife and my parents.
I'm there to help Heather and Sammy do whatever it takes to get the job done, which it could be from sweeping a floor to trying to dig a hole to trying to pull out nails.
I really like what I'm doing right now. I hope it works out for all of us. I think it will.
They've really stepped up and made Heather and I's dream possible. My parents really put in here the same amount that we put in here, so it's a real true family operation.
Do I think that they were crazy? I still think that they're crazy.
Insane. There's more the word for it.
I say I have 3 full-time jobs. We're full-time parents, and I'm also a full-time firefighter. Heather's full-time APRN, and then it comes to our 3rd full-time job is this place. Some weeks we're here 60 to 70 hours trying just to make this work.
Tell you what, like, we've had the biggest learning curve over the past couple of years trying to do this, but it's not stopping us, and we're gonna keep going, and it's hard work farming, for sure. As far as the Kickstarter, our goal is to get us over the hump so that we can open our doors in May. We're hoping to get 1 or 2 larger fermenters so that any beers that you guys love and you want all the time, that we can, always have that delicious beer for you on hand.
Get the seating space and get the taproom space, adding those little extras.
We want you guys to interact with each other when you come here. We want this to be an experience for you.
We've taken on a lot of debt with this venture. Obviously, as you can imagine, land's not cheap in Connecticut, and certainly hop farming's not cheap. By putting in a lot of my own labor and really relentlessly calling people and sourcing products locally, I've been really able to bring a lot of the costs down, but the amount of debt that you accrue when you do this has been tremendous. So the Kickstarter, it's really hopefully going to help us put it right over the edge.
This has been a really long and will continue to be a long process. We're in it for the long term. This isn't a short-term game for us. I mean, this is our life, and we want to leave a legacy for our family and our children and our children's children. But we also want to give that back out to the community. So we thank everybody that's helped us, but also we'd like to, extend the olive branch and help anybody else that's trying to get out there and hustle and make their dreams come true.